A big aspect about meditation for me is allowing my soul to experience what it came here to experience. We aren't put here to just work and die. We aren't. That's society's message. And when I spend time just out here singing songs and hanging out with my friends and looking at the sky and just being, that's when the magic happens. So I'm out here and we've been dancing and singing for probably a couple hours now. And it's incredible because the sky becomes less real. And in that sense, I become more real. The sky is this mirage of light, and our ability to see it is based on our human experience. But when we tap into our soul's experience, those limitations subside and we have the capacity to experience it as energy. And when I sit here looking at the sky, I don't just see the sky. I see all the little particles dancing around that come together to form what allows me to have a visual experience of the atmosphere. Like, how miraculous is that? And when we can focus on these glorious, glorious, magical moments that are available to us in every single day, the chores of existence feel a lot less miserable. And even if we're in a lot of pain, our suffering decreases. And that is how we reclaim our power. So I'm out here and I'm looking at the sky, and there is a hawk up there, and I can barely see. I'm in my human form. I gotta squint. It's so bright, But I'm seeing this bird and I admire him, and we have a moment of just hanging out, him up there and me down here, but I know we can feel each other's energy. And in a moment later, he's up there circling, wings expanded, hovering, just spending his moment where he chooses to. And in another moment, he's diving. He's going straight down as fast as he can from high up in the sky to the ground where I am. We don't get to see those kinds of things when we're caught up in, what am I supposed to be doing? What am I supposed to be thinking? What am I supposed to be feeling? Who am I supposed to be in this moment? When we shed all those expectations, we get to be who we naturally are, our true soul. And that is when we come to life. That is when we get to experience actual magic. That is where we have the power and the capacity and the potential and the possibility to create a heaven on earth experience like the Bible talks about. I'm so grateful for the freedom to connect with the one true God at long last. I got tastes and bits along the journey, but I kept being put back in a box and restricting my ability to connect with God. And now I get to be out here spending time with him, with her, every single day. And through meditation, I get to feel how my soul is actually meant to feel on this earth. That was so cool. I got to see it again. Oh my gosh. The first time I wasn't looking when he started to dive. And so this time I got to see with his wings fully spread. I'm talking a huge hawk. Huge hawk. He's so high up there and he's still so big. He was fully spread, and he tucks his wings in, and he just starts moving so fast after just hovering in this one still area in the sky. So powerful. So powerful. I forget the meaning of the hawk spirit animal guide in this particular moment, but I do know that when we had looked it up before, it was like, just joy, just endless beaming, radiant, validated joy. I was literally so excited that I had jumped up out of my chair to make sure I could see the last part of the dive, because there's a tree over in front of me out here. This tree, where am I pointing? This this tree. Opposite direction that it looks like in the camera. And so I jumped up, and as you can see, this is all rocks. I dropped my rocks into this pile of rocks. And it would have been really easy to be mad at myself. It would have been easy to be frustrated. It would have been easy to be like, oh man, I shouldn't have jumped up. I shouldn't have got excited. Nothing ever goes well for me. You know, like, it's so easy to get caught in those human thoughts. But no, that's also trivial. And if you can find joy in it, the rest flows naturally. And so when I found joy, I got to not only have joy in jumping up, I got to not only have joy in watching this bird, but I got to have joy in rediscovering something that was already in my possession. Like, that's magical. I just got gifted these stones from the universe a second time because it wanted me to experience more joy. Reframing. That's what this is all about. Taking the way we normally look at things and deciding that there is a better way to view this life that we are living, because it is magical. We can pretend that nothing is magic, or we can accept that everything is magic and just go with the magic, baby. Just flow with the magic.